we are going to start. If we look at our scheme of work just now, I think we need to cover at least 2 subtopics for the first day. Alright, the first day we are supposed to cover at least 2 subtopics. The first topic that we'll be covering for today is going to be related to operation of algebra. Okay, so what are the operation of algebra? Okay, of course bila cakap pasal operation, apa yang you ada? Apa yang you ada for operation? Siapa boleh respon bila ada perkataan operation? What is the meaning?
Jalan kerja.
Jalan kerja. The jalan kerja is what we call as solution. That one is solution. What about operation? Kalau mathematics, to be specific, which one is the operation? Cepat.
Simbol.
Simbol. Okay, operation kalau ikutkan dia adalah operasi lah. Operasi which is addition, subtraction. Okay, addition, subtraction and multiplication, semua tu lah. Right? So bila cakap pasal operation, you kena imagine, oh, benda ni kalau maths is about apa tu nak cakap, operasi, tambah tolak bahagi, darab, semua tu lah. Okay, so that is the meaning of operation. Okay, what about algebraic expression? Okay, when we are talking about expression, this is different. Okay, this is different. Expression is when you talk about expression, you have to imagine that it is the combination of one or more terms. Okay, terms tu apa? Contohnya, katalah kita ada X sahaja. Yang ni dah panggil one term dah. Terma. Okay, this is one term. Okay, let's say you combine the term into X minus 3. So this is going to be what we call as an algebraic expression. Okay, so algebraic expression meaning is the combination of one or more terms. Okay, so all these are the example of algebraic expression. Okay, so yang ni pun dikenali sebagai algebraic expression juga sebab dia adalah square root of X. Okay, and the addition and minus punya sign ni is going to break up in algebraic expression, break up the expression into small parts called terms. Okay, jadi kalau you kata X tolak 3, jadi benda ni yang memisahkan satu term dengan term yang lain. Faham tak? Ini consider one term, this is another term. Okay, so that is the meaning. Right? So, kalau yang ni kita kira berapa term kat sini? How many terms do we have here? Satu term. Okay, satu terms. Tapi kalau tiba-tiba you nak assume dia, oh, this is square root of X plus 0. So it is going to be another term over here. Right? Boleh juga. Alright, so this is why we call this one as algebraic expression juga. Walaupun nampak macam hanya satu term. Okay, satu term masih juga dikenali sebagai algebraic expression. Tak ada masalah. Okay, ada soalan? Okay je kan? Right? Alright. So, bila you tengok benda-benda ni, you sepatutnya boleh membezakan atau boleh memberitahu how many terms that we have in a particular expression. How many terms that we have in a particular expression. So, let's say we look at the second one here. Okay, negative 4x squared plus 5x plus 7. Okay, so if we look at the terms involved would be satu yang ni, kan? Satu yang ni. Sebab yang membeza, yang separate one term to another term adalah operasi yang ada. Yang separate one term from another term is the operation that is given over there. So here we have 3 terms. So when the question asks you for one algebraic expression, how many terms do we have? You just have to see the separation by looking at the addition or subtraction or even the multiplication symbol. Okey, sebab itulah yang memisahkan mereka. Okey, itu yang memisahkan mereka. Okey, sorry. Kalau kita tengok nota yang diberi di sini, yang memisahkan mereka adalah yang memisahkan mereka adalah sign addition and subtraction. Okay, so you nampak kalau saya kata multiplication, adakah dia memisahkan mereka? Tidak. Sebab apa? Contohnya macam ni, 4x kuasa 2. Okay, for example, if we have 4x kuasa 2. Okay, apakah yang memisahkan mereka ni? Siapa boleh respon? What is the operation? Tak berpisah. Tak berpisah sebab operasi yang ada sebenarnya adalah operasi darab. Okey. Dia adalah operasi darab. Jadi operasi darab tidak memisahkan satu term. Okey. Jadi dia dikira sebagai satu term. Okay, this is one term. Right? So multiplication and division does not separate the terms. Okay, yang memisahkan hanya adalah addition dan subtraction sahaja. Right? Clear Boleh faham?
Clear.
Faham.
Thank you for your response. Okay, now we have coefficient.
Madam faham.
Okay, dah cukup, tak payah nak lebih-lebih. Coefficient. Alright, so now we are talking about coefficient. Alright, so bila coefficient is the numerical part of a term. Numerical part of a term is this one lah. Alright, so kalau term tu ada kita panggil unknown lah kan, kat sini kan ada unknown, lepas tu dia ada numbers, that numbers is going to be your coefficient. Tapi tak semestinya numbers jugalah. You boleh kata this one as the coefficient of x square. Negative 4 is the coefficient of x square. Boleh juga jadi x square is the coefficient of negative 4. Sebenarnya begitu. Okay, tapi kalau kita tengok dia punya term yang kita ada di sini, the numerical part of a term is called as coefficient. So dia focus on the numerical part of the term. Numerical part of the term. So kalau saya tanya, what is the numerical part of xy? What is the numerical part of xy? What is going to be the answer? What is the answer? Numerical part of this one. Coefficient dia berapa? XY.
1.
Ya, 1. Sebab sebenarnya yang tidak kelihatan itu adalah 1 darab XY. Jadi 1 lah. Betul, pandai. Right, so the coefficient is going to be the one in front of the algebraic term. Okay, algebraic tu yang algebra ni lah. Algebra tu yang unknown tu lah, yang kita letak x, kita letak y tu. Right, so the coefficient can either be a positive value or a negative value. Right, so this is the example given. We have term, we have coefficient, we have the unknowns. Okay, you can see that if we have x over 2 over here, nampak kalau x over 2, nampak macam tak ada nombor, tapi sebenarnya nombor yang terlibat adalah nombor 1. Okay, maknanya kat sini 1/2. So the coefficient is going to be 1 over 2 and the unknown is x. Okay, alright. The next thing that we have here is to know or to understand the meaning of like terms. Okay, like terms are when we have the same the same power, right? The same unknown and the same power, right? Kalau you ada same unknown, same power, baru kita kata, oh, dua term itu adalah like terms. Like term tu meaning same terms. Okay, another word for like term is same term. Tapi kita tak guna this word lah. I just want to make it familiar to you. I mean, I just want you to understand that like terms adalah same term. Same term maknanya nampak macam sama tapi sebenarnya memang tak sama jugalah. Tapi nampak dia sama sebab dia punya unknown sama, dia punya power pun sama. You have to make sure that the power and the unknown are the same. Okay, so kalau you tengok F pula 5x dengan 4y, 5x 4y, are they like terms? Why they are not like terms? Boleh respon?
Don't have power.
Satu bukan cerita don't have power.
Unknown.
Sebenarnya power dia adalah satu kat sini. Dia power dia satu kat situ sebenarnya. Kalau dia tak tunjuk apa-apa, maksudnya x to the power of 1. Dia ada power tapi masalah dia adalah
Different
masalahnya apa?
Different unknown.
Different unknown. That is the meaning. Okay, that's why dia tak jadi like terms. Dia jadi unlike unlike terms. Unlike terms. Sebab apa unlike? Sebab satu x, satu y. Right? Okay, then we have the word constant. Constant is just a number, which is, for example, you just have 4. So this is what we call as constant. It's a quantity or value that remain unchanged. Okay, variable is a quantity that can vary and has no fixed value. So kalau normally, kalau kita tulis variable tu, kita normally put as unknown lah. Sebab this unknown can be any number. If you are not replacing it with any equation yet. It can be any number. Can be vary and has no fixed value. Okay, that is what we call as variable. Nama pun vary. Variable meaning can vary and has no fixed value. Kalau constant is going to be unchanged. Okay, constant is going to be unchanged. Right, the next one. Dependent variable is an unknown with a subject of a relationship. Okay, so kalau kita ada equation, kalau kita kata kita ada equation, equation ni akan make them dependent to one another lah. Maksudnya apa? Contohnya yang ni, untuk kita dapatkan y, kita akan bergantung pada nilai x yang diberi. Jadi this one is what we call as y is the dependent variable, which is depends on the value of x that you have. Okay, the value of y yang kita ada ni akan bergantung kepada nilai x yang kita ada. Contohnya, katalah x adalah 2. Contohnya, ln y sama dengan 2 dan katalah x adalah 2. So, jadi apa ni? 2 darab 4.
16.
8. 16.
Ya.
Sini 2 darab 4 kan? 16 ke? 2 kuasa 2, 4 kan? 2 darab 4, 8 kan? 8 kan? Dia tak jadi 16. Dia tak jadi 16. Okey, jadi ln y adalah sama dengan 8. Jadi y sama dengan apa? Jadi inverse ln 8. Inverse ln 8 ni kena guna kena guna calculator lah untuk dapatkan nilai dia. Okey. So ya, ada jawapan? Saya tak dengar. Alamak, suara tak clear. Line saya tak okey atau line kawan awak yang tak okey?
Kawan saya.
Line kawan
Line
awak
dia tak okey.
Okey, so kawan-kawan yang okey line dapat apa? Guna calculator. Kawan-kawan yang line okey dapat apa? Kau tak pandai guna calculator. Dah tak ingat dah cara nak guna calculator. Tak familiar dengan ln? Ada tak inverse ln? Ada? Ln ada, inverse ln saya tak jumpa pula dalam ni.
2.94.
You jumpa? You tekan button apa? Saya tak nampak lah pula inverse ln. Kita ada ln kat situ, ln kan? Ln kan? You
Ya.
tekan shift, lepas tu
Ln.
shift ln. Shift ln jadi exponent.
Ha.
Okay, shift ln jadi exponent. So you dapat exponent 8. Ya.
Betul.
You dapat exponent 8, nilai dia adalah 2.9.
Yes, madam.
2.9809. Okay, so that is what you can get, meaning it is going to be, actually it's going to be depending on the value of y that you have. Alright, so value of y pula x, tadi kat sini x kan, jadi that's why kita panggil y as the dependent variable of x. Okay, so an independent variable is a variable which is not the subject of the formula. Normally it is not the subject of the formula. So dalam case ni, kalau it is not the subject, inilah yang bukan subjek dia. This is going to be your independent variable. X adalah independent variable. Normally kalau kita draw graph kan, kita dah belajar zaman sains dulu. Y-axis is the dependent variable. X-axis is the independent variable. Kita dah belajar dah ni dulu. Okay, so normally kalaulah kita ada nilai-nilai y dan nilai y itu adalah nilai dipasi y, it is going to be a dependent variable, depends on what we have on the x-axis. Okay, so x-axis ni can be any value, but y value will be depends on what we have on the x value. So that's why kita panggil y as dependent variable, x as independent variable. But talking about algebraic expression, not necessarily all the time kita akan guna y and x. Kita boleh je nak guna suka-suka hati kita, a and b, y and z and whatever unknown that you want lah. Tapi we are very familiar with the axis punya name kan. When we are talking about the graph, memang yang ni kita panggil y-axis. Kita panggil y-axis, yang mendekat ni kita panggil y-axis, yang melintang ni kita memang panggil x-axis. Normally begitu. Okay, tapi not necessarily kalau we are talking about algebraic expression kena y and x. It can be anything that you want to put as the unknown. Alright, any question to ask so far?